Hey everyone, and welcome to the Quickie tutorial for handmade roses. I'm currently making these as an embellishment for my Couture de Force Masquerade Belle gown. I'm using hand-dyed rayon silk velvet for these roses, though any velvet would do. This is just what I had in my stash that happened to be the perfect color. Start by cutting out as many petal shapes as you can. I used between 25 and 35 petals to create roses that cover the palm of my hand. You can freehand the petals or make a paper template to cut around. They all don't have to be exactly the same since you want them to look like realistic roses. Take one petal wrong side of the fabric facing up and roll it inward to create the middle of the rose. With matching thread that's been knotted at the end, stitch the first petal closed. Take two petals and place them on either side of the middle portion of the rose, making sure the edges of the fabric of each petal overlaps the other. Stitch around the base of the petals until they're secured. Now take three more petals and stagger them from the beginning too. You don't want to have each petal on top of each other, you want to place them in between the last row of petals. Depending on how thick your fabric is, you may be able to move to 4 petals at this point, or you can do another row of 3. The key is to keep staggering the petals each time you add them, making sure that the petals in that row overlap each other. Keep doing this until the rose is the size you want it to be. My roses ended up having 2 to 3 sets of 5 petals around the outer edge. Secure the end of your thread by stitching a knot. I then like to press the rose against a hard surface to help it open up. I also pull on the fabric here and there to adjust how the petals sit. I cut off excess fabric from the bottom of the rose so it'll lay flatter against my fabric later on. Repeat this process for however many roses you'd like to make. This can be applied to any craft project. These would make a gorgeous wreath for Valentine's coming up as well. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you next time.